can you explain me what are the head of all the expenses, and what are the percentage which we should allocate for all the expenses? Like say, suppose you mentioned that for packaging, we should allocate say 4 to 5% of our whatever the price we are charging. But I feel that if I'm selling anything, say pizza or pasta, where I can charge 250 rupees or 300 rupees, there, yeah, I can work upon the pricing of all the packaging expenses and keep it as low as maybe 5%. But if I'm selling a roll or burgers, where the prices are within 100 rupees, the minimum which I'll have to spend is at least 10 rupees, 10 to 15 rupees on packaging. And in that case, I'm ending up spending around 10 to 15%. So how to reduce that cost, and what are the other heads, and all the expenses, and what should be the percentage of all those expenses?
Okay, so thank you for the question, Aditya. What I understand here is that you need a split of what should be your food cost, what should be your packaging cost, and what kind of aggregator commission that is something that is feasible. Okay. Now, in this case, there are two ways of working it. One would be either a backend. When I say backend boleto, you need to see what is the margin you want to keep for yourself. If you want to keep 20% margin for your profitability, then the rest 80% should take care of all your cost. So 80% may, if you're aggregator, you have agreed upon a 30% or a 28% of your commission either to your aggregator, then again you are left with the remaining how much 20, 30 and 50 is left. So 50 mein aapko food cost should not go more than 30-32%. In a cloud kitchen, sometimes it goes little high. I would give you that leverage. Otherwise, on a very normal note, you should not exceed more than 24 to 28, I would say, the food cost. Okay. But then yes, cloud kitchen, it is under your supervision and you are able to manage your kind of overheads. So that's you need to take a call on that. Packaging, as I rightly mentioned, 4 to 5% se zyada mat jana. Max to max, it should be 7%. Max to max. Now, if you want to attract your customers by making a very attractive packaging, also at the same time keeping in mind the norms of using a biodegradable product and not investing in plastic or whatever, so you will definitely go a little high on your packaging, right? So if you are spending something which is for the customer, so ghoom fir ke, it is the customer who has to pay for it. So how you market it and how you pass that cost on to the customer is how you have to define it, or how you want to communicate that through your portals and other communication platforms, how you are going to communicate to the customer. That is important. The other way, I can also recommend you that if you want to keep your packaging very low and say my product speaks for it, so ek chammach extra is a good value add-on to your guest, your customer, right? When I say ek chammach extra, is can be anything. You want to give, instead of French fries with your burger, you want to give some potato wedges. And you give a mayonnaise for sure, I understand, but you want to give us, suppose, a mustard sauce along with it, or you want to give a chipotle sauce, or you want to give a cocktail sauce. I leave it to you, or you want to just add in an additional salad or a pickled vegetable, whatever. So the cost may be just 1 or 2 rupees, but that's definitely a value add-on to your customer. He sees, wow, he's giving me 3 varieties of dips, he's giving me a cheese along with it, or he's got a imported Heinz ka ketchup de rahe ho, ya local Kisan ka ketchup de rahe ho, what is it? So that value add-on should be visible to the customer, and then you want to fix your price, your selling price, even if it's a little higher. The customer sees that value proposition in your product.
How much do you think should we spend, like in percentage-wise, how much do you think should we spend on our marketing?
Okay, I'll give you a different way of working towards this is, see, marketing is something that you want to do quarterly, for example, or monthly. Okay, you have to have your marketing is always initially that you need it. Probably after a year, you may not need the marketing because you're already established brand by yourself and everyone knows you in the city or in that vicinity, right? However, even today you see Coca-Cola and Pepsi doing their marketing.
Correct.
So that's a lifetime. They will continue to do that because the brand itself has reached that stature that people love to see their ads and see that kind of cricket match ho raha hai, to unki banners lag gaye hain. So that's their marketing thing. So what happens is there are certain budgets that these companies keep aside, right? So if you have completed 1 year and you have made some decent profits, okay, you have to take that decision of allocating a certain profits towards your marketing expenses, which should not intervene into your regular monthly day-to-day operations.